Yeah, I didn't even mention people complaining about the boss runs. Really, the bosses have been like the best thing about the game so far. I think all the bosses have been really cool. Sure, there hasn't been as many like save points next to bosses, but they seem to always like include a place where you can deploy your own save point next to a boss. I think that's one of my favorite things about this game, deploying your own save points. If I need a boss run to be quicker, I can put down a save point. I can't say the same about Dark Souls 3. Oh man, Dark Souls 3 save points are so... they're so out of the way from the bosses. This is like my least favorite game for boss running if I die. We got the butterfly, guys. So good. Maybe they haven't figured out that mechanic. Yeah, I mean, maybe not. I mean, we saw from my Steam achievements that like 30% or 40% of people hadn't even beaten the first boss. And, you know, if they then go onto Steam and complain about how it's awful, then, well, they're kind of wrong. They kind of haven't even done anything yet. How can you judge the game before you've even played it? Ah, no. Got beaten by the archer in melee after all of that. Damn. I think you could even grind like 100 levels if you really were dedicated before the first boss. If the first boss really was too hard for you, you could play it enough that you could win eventually just by leveling. So I don't see why they've gone and quit before getting anywhere. It's a bit sad. Maybe they only wanted to give it 2 hours and get their refund, and they didn't want to try any further. Okay, got his invincibility. That's a good start. Ah, they were fighting in tandem. This is going poorly. Oof. I was in too much of a panic. I made all the wrong moves because I was worrying too much. It looks like over 80% haven't even died once or recovered their vigor once. Jeez. I don't know. I hope a lot of those people in those reviews where they do that don't say that they've played Dark Souls and Dark Souls was better. Because if they can't even give this game enough of a chance to do those two things, then I really just hope they don't say, oh, well, I'm a Dark Souls fan, and Dark Souls is better this, and Dark Souls is better that, when they haven't even give this game the same chance that they've given to the other game. That just seems a bit unfair. Okay, I want to fight these guys from this side. That's what I want. Oh, cheeky enemy. Basically means they haven't played. Yep. There's someone who likes Bloodborne better. Sure. And like, if he's given Bloodborne a really good chance and he's given this an equal chance, then I'm okay with him liking that one better than this one. He's at least taken the time, right? But if he's one of the people who hasn't even, like, got to the first area, then what is he doing saying that Bloodborne's better? Hasn't even unlocked the town. Okay, here we go. Is she gonna use the knife? Nope. Ah! Yes, she is. Ah, no! Put in all the work, but got none of the rewards. Oh, she's standing right there, that butterfly. Oh good, she didn't pull me into the umbral. Ah! No! I was just retreating to use my health potion. Oh good, she doesn't see me. Maybe. Maybe. No. If I get into the umbral, it's game over. So I need to do this first guy absolutely correctly without getting dragged in. That's the plan. Really? It's that bad? There's just this complete disconnect from what I'm playing and what they're talking about? I think if it was bad earlier on, and then it's patched and it's gotten good, people should turn around and correct their review to say as such. In a perfect world, that's what people would do. Yeah. This is another Dark Souls to me. Like, literally, you could put FromSoft's name on it, and I'd be okay with it. Oh! Clobbered me in one hit. Like, even the sound design's good. I'm getting alerts for that bowman off across the other side of the universe in such a way that I can dodge it. I mean, that's great. You know, they've put a lot of time and effort into making this work. Okay. If I can just beat this archer, then I've cleared it fairly, and I haven't skipped anything. That's my impression, and I'm sticking with it. Seem to hate everything, the dodges, the parries, the lock on the enemies. What? I love, like, loads of those from that category. I think they've done a good job. They've taken everything that was and then added to it in places, and it's great. I mean, I wish this archer wouldn't kill me so frequently with melee stabs, but that's it. It's the only change I'd make. And we did it. We absolutely were victorious. So cool. Let's get out of this umbral and back into the Axiom. Oh, cool. We got a storyline bit.
Sisters, I must see Judge Cleric on a matter of the utmost urgency.
That's Pietra.
Stand aside.
Our Immaculate Lady does not wish to be disturbed, Pietra.
This sickness, this corruption, spreading across the kingdom is out of control, and our efforts to cleanse it have devolved into callous butchery. People, including our own brothers and sisters, are suffering and dying.
We speak for Judge Cleric, Pietra. Should she have need of you, you will be summoned. As for those who fall victim to the corruption, perhaps they are merely proving their souls to be undeserving of salvation.
Whoa. You can be undeserving of salvation? That is so cruel. Like, everyone deserves a chance at salvation. Except for Patches. I mean, I did even give him, like, a whole bunch of chances for the salvation, but he kept kicking me off of cliffs in every game. Every game. Oh, you know what this is? This is a lift. I'm seeing it now. Cool. And a Saint Solinor's ring. I wonder if the game has performance issues, depending on hardware, and you're the happy exception. Could be. But if, you know, if every review on there says everything is a performance problem, then that makes a lot of sense. Oh wow, a new save point. Check it out, we earned this. Boom. I love that the save points are all guys in history that were lamp bearers that got defeated, and this is the final place that they died. I think that's such a good way of making, like, oh, this guy's immortal, but he has a flaw kind of thing, where, you know, you're just kind of invested, and you can read the story of all the different guys that died for the warp in the text of the warp. This reminds me a lot of how Demon Souls had like a big entry for the zone that you're in. But I think it's even cooler that it's a guy. I just think some of the design is just so cool. Whoa. What is up with the weather up here? Damn. Nice. If you make that ranking, you're going to have to do a lot of hemming and hawing. Sure. I feel like my tier list is going to have like 5,000 categories of tier, where I'm just like, oh, the story is not going to be my overall score for the game. I'm going to rank them all with story. Combat, I'm going to rank them all with their own combat, and so on and so on. I just don't think I can just say, oh, overall this game is S tier, when there's going to be some categories where it's an S tier game, but it's got some like Z tier qualities to it. It's going to be tough. But I think we're going to have to do like a 6-hour video of me just talking through all the different categories I want to talk about. Spider chart. I don't think I've even heard of that kind of chart. I know a pie chart and a graph and a bar chart, but spider chart, I don't remember that from school. I have to have a look at what a spider chart looks like, see if it refreshes my memory. Yeah, I think seeing as we've got like a full-blown save up there, we should start from the seedling and go through this door that I haven't been through yet. Defeat the millions of the dog legion. Multiple axes, radiating from the center, and you pull an arrow over each axis. Wow, yeah, that sounds really unfamiliar to me. But I went to school in England, in a school that on a TV show many years later, it was declared like the worst school in England. Like, I went to empirically the worst school in the whole country. So, you know, I might have missed a few things that everyone else may know. But yeah, it's closed down. First, instead of closing down, they decided to quickly rename themselves to a religious school. They called themselves St. Peter's instead of Rainsford. And that didn't work. They still closed. But it was a good try. Like, just trying to just do a quick rename, quick rebrand. See if that helps. It didn't. Oh, radar chart. Yep, I can safely say I've never heard of that either. So I just might not know. Poor Dean. Sounds like the archers heard me. Before the dog did. How embarrassing for the dog. Knife! Yeah, I'll just say, like, the, oh, okay, I'll read this first. The gist is that you get to overlay the areas for each game, and you pull on their corners and see which one ends up overall bigger, or peaks out of any particular criteria. Oh, right, so this is like when they've got, like, an RPG in one of the books, and they've got, like, a stats menu, and, like, strength is like, at the edge, and agility, and dexterity, and then they kind of, like, you know... If he's got 1, it doesn't pull out very far, and if it's got 9, it pulls right up to the top. Yeah, okay. I've seen, like, books and entries like that. Like, sometimes, like, they're talking about power levels of something of Dragon Ball Z characters, and they're like, okay, well, this character's overall stats are a 10, but, like, he might have 1 in agility and things. I like those. Those are good. Yeah, okay, I'd do one of them, for sure. And at least my one would stand out from everyone using that one website that has like the S to D tiers or whatever that everyone uses on all of the videos. Yeah, I had no idea either. Regular delirium nuggets at this point in the game. I got the medium-sized ones. Like, the difficulty of this area I feel like is super high compared to some of the previous zones, but I'm getting like really strange loot for where we are. Ah, no weird world stuff. It does look like a trap down there. Yeah, it does. It does look like a web, for sure. Yeah, I think if I was hurting for more Dark Souls games, like I completed them all like 100 times already, I'd just be really happy that this came out. Like, I don't know why there's so many sad sacks getting angry at this when it's another Dark Souls game. They should be appreciative. Okay, this one's got regen. We need to get rid of that. That's got to go. Where is it? There it is. Cool. Okay, now can I win? Consistently. Once. Immediately. Not a great time for my enchant to run out, of course. Let's do another soul pull. Nice, we won. And we got her hat. I didn't even realize she... Oh, right, it's that Conehead hat. Awesome. But yeah, you know, I think some of those Steam reviews kind of are a little bit ungrateful. Like, if you get, like, another Dark Souls game, but it isn't exactly how you imagined it, it seems a bit rude to complain. Just seems like, oh, okay, it's got some differences, but overall, I'm happy that I got another game like this to play. That'd be my take on it. Which is exactly how I feel. I've just finished all the FromSoft ones, but now I've got more. Should we... Ah, there's an item here. I have to be in the other world for it. Let's redo... Oh no, I'm out of mana. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Who's that over there? We've got one of the... We've got one of the lasers. Ow. Oh, it's on half health again. That's good. And now she's at... Oh, no. Come on. Oh, no, now she's not on half health. She's healing. Ah, no, I missed it. I knew she'd be on the other side of that fence post. I was ready. Uh-oh. Get out of the thorns, please. Thank you. That was nice of her, to get out of the thorns like I asked. Oh, and then I stood in them anyway. I got a tattered banner? There was a guy that wanted pieces of a banner earlier. I might have to go and see him again. Right, here we go. Evil World. Free swag. Oh, Saintly Quintessence. Nice. I don't love the monkey, though. Never loved the monkey. Oh, thank God. This area was difficult. But totally worth it. Let's go see that guy that really likes his banners. I'm curious as to whether, you know, this is what he wanted. That also means that I'm done with the seed bed over here, which means I can put my save anywhere I want now. But yeah, I guess if this game runs on somebody's system, if they turn down the graphics a little bit, I wouldn't really call that like a hardware problem. It's only if like you can't even launch the game, or it won't even play on the minimum specifications on a low resolution. I'd be too annoyed by that. It's always nice to have the best performance in the world and being able to turn up all the graphics, but if it's just that people wanted to turn it up higher than what they were expecting, that's a bit much. Right, I think we have to go from sort of from here and then backwards. Probably the best way to get there. If I go up this way, I don't know if this is shorter than the other way. Now this is a problem. I'm about to get shot in the back. Never mind. I can open the door. Bit of rush through. And we're good. Oh, this got me was to over here. Really? Damn, that wasn't worth it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Alright, the banner man should be just up here around the corner. No, where did he go? What? Ah. He moved away. He went for greener pastures. Damn, now I'm stuck. You know what? I'm gonna just use one of them butterflies. I knew consumables would save me one day. Blasphemy. Consumable blasphemy. So, I think this is the right one. The Imperium. Yeah, that's where I got to. Place with all the cool weather. Let's go. Oh, bit of storyline.
As you bless these flowers with your radiance and help them flourish, so too bless me, so I may help all of my loyal brothers and sisters flourish and continue to prove myself worthy of their faith. This land has known much darkness, but together, with hope and devotion in our hearts, we will not only stand ever vigilant in its defense, but guide its ascent into your loving light.
The flowers didn't make it. Nope. Damn. This looks like a real hellscape in the Umbral. Is this a real item? It is. Oh god, lasers. Oh, finally, a large delirium shard on the floor. Enhanced banner javelin of assault. Okay. Yeah. She can laser for a real long time. Oh, she's moved all the way up. Hey! Oh, no.